Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I'd like to welcome you to our weekly high vibe reading. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you'll get email notifications of new recordings. And if you are returning, thank you. I am so appreciative of you spending a few minutes with me. I try to keep my readings succinct and also honor your time. Okay? Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. How to reach me, how to arrange all kinds of sessions, healing sessions, angel and oracle card readings, and also the tarot, angel tarot readings. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the high vibe reading for this week. And we always start out by clearing the energy. Okay? So let's get going. Remember, I always heart link to the angels by putting my middle finger and my thumb together to form an energetic vibration that goes up to the angelic realm. And today I'm going to be holding rose quartz. Okay? All righty. Okay. Angels, spirit guides, our own individual teams, the guardian angels. Come into this reading, surround us, guide us, and protect us. Provide inspiration and information and guidance that is for our highest good and highest healing. We're also going to bring in the energy of the archangels. We're going to bring in the energy of the Palladians. We're bringing in the energy today of our ancestors. We're bringing in the energy today of all benevolent beings from all galaxies, space, and time. We are so grateful and thankful for each and every entity that surrounds us, guides us, loves us, supports us, and leads us on our path. Thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, the divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mother Earth, also known as Gaia. Thank you, Father Sun. Thank you, Father Sky, sorry. Thank you to all for directions. Thank you to all dimensions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so grateful and thankful for all that you do and all that we are. Okay? All right. So, hope everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope that you are healthy. I hope that you are safe. And let's send out prayers for Mother Earth. A lot of hurricanes going on. If you're in the United States, hurricanes are happening on the East Coast and in the Caribbean. I believe also Mexico. So let's send out prayers for all of those people to be safe, happy, healthy, and healed. Any other things going on around the world, let's send beautiful, positive, loving energy to every situationship, people, animals, Mother Earth, Father Sky. Thank you, the divine, for this lovely, wonderful, wonderful road and journey that we are all on. We thank you for your support. We thank you for all that you bring to the table and for the many ways that you lead us into our next adventure. So, okay. Interesting card has fallen out already. Okay, so I'm doing the high vibe reading and using the high vibe deck. I've got 3 other decks that wanted to come out today and play with us, okay? So here we go, here we go, here we go with the message for the week. Alrighty, so let's take the card on the bottom. Okay, alright. we're going to pick Archangel Michael. I do this weekend? You know, it seems like this weekend, it seemed like at one point it was Tuesday last week, and then it seemed like it was Friday, and then the next thing I know, I woke up and I was like, what is today? Oh my God, Sunday. What happened to Saturday? So my weeks have kind of been going all over the place. I have a friend here who is moving, and she is moving out of state and has had different scenarios depending upon the day, I guess, and the time of when she's moving. And so she's needed help getting, things done. She's doing it by herself. And I know what that feels like, to do something that massive by yourself. Alrighty. So I see we have 3 cards for this week. One was chosen last week. So something's going on here in the collective, in our community. There is a great deal of fear going on. So the message that let me put it over here. The message that I'm getting is that, fear is a low-based emotion. Fear grabs our energy and pulls us downward. It takes away our hope. It takes away our trust. It takes away our faith in other people and in humanity. So let's start to look at what truly is working, what truly is not, and start to examine our own individual feelings about it. This card says, let go of fear now. And I'm going to put the little phrase that you can say to call in Archangel Michael to provide you with support and guidance. I'm going to put that in the link down in the box below. But let me just read it to you right now. And it says, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. I'm also hearing in my head, I'm hearing them say, it's also about relationships. We are coming up on the new moon, September 6th, and it's the new moon in Virgo. Let me take a moment and say happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. I'm a Virgo. I'm closer to the Libra cusp than I am in the middle or the beginning. And that's okay, because people so let me do a little bit of astrology for you. People who are Virgos, or any sign, so this is any sign, if you're closer to the previous sign, you're going to have some of those characteristics. If you're in the middle dates of the sign, then you're going to exhibit characteristics of that sign more than the early or late. So, and if you're at the end of the sign, you could also be on the cusp where you start to pick up the characteristics of the next sign that's coming up. So my birthday is September 19th, and I always wondered why I like doing things that were, take the long way home that was pretty. I like things in order, but I'm okay if it's not completely perfect. I like harmony. I try to choose my words wisely. And, I'm human as well as anyone else, so maybe not all the time do they come out wisely. And those tend to be characteristics more of a Libra, because if anyone has known a Virgo, they know that Virgos can be quite sharp with their tongue and quite critical. And I've worked very hard on keeping that out of my energy field. It is when we start to judge our fellow man, we are really judging ourselves. When we point a finger at someone else, go stand in the mirror, what are you doing? It's pointing back at you. So what we put out and we say it's someone else's stuff, sometimes it is their stuff that we've allowed into our field. But sometimes when someone is saying, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, they're really telling you who they are. I was with a friend the other day, and we went to a store, and they give out little sayings on cards. And the one she got was by Rumi, and it basically sums up and says, when we really look at someone and we cannot see their divinity, we cannot see their humanity, we really cannot see our own. And when we start to embrace our fellow man, that is absolutely what is going on. So it's saying move in the world without fear. That doesn't mean you mow other people down. That doesn't mean that your agenda is the only one that is right and correct. It's right and correct for you, but it may not be for everyone else. So let go of fear. If you see someone that looks different, I'm hearing, walk up to you and, start a conversation. Perhaps step back and have the conversation, but have it from a place of kindness and compassion. This friend happens to be moving because she moved into our community, which is about 150 plus people, units in this community, and was not very welcomed. Why? Individual stuff going on of others. And when she and I met, I was like, "Hey, girl, hey." How you doing, girl? She was like, "Hi, you probably are the most friendliest person I've met since I got here." And I was like, "Welcome to the community." And she's like, "Oh my God, I was about to wonder what was going on. Had a joke been played on me because people haven't been very friendly toward me." And so I just say to you, irregardless of what someone looks like on the outside, we all bleed red blood. We all have feelings. We all have emotions. And we all really, really, really desire to be seen. At the end of the day, that's what each and every one of us really, truly desires. So it's saying here, let go of fear in relationships. That doesn't mean that you let everyone in, and be discerning about who you let in. Be careful who you let in. Be careful how you're showing up. Are you showing up authentically? Are you showing up smiling in their face and talking about them behind their back? Or are you showing up in a way that allows them to be themselves, that they're comfortable, and you to be yourself? So that's release any kind of fears you have around any kind of relationships that may be happening or showing up in your world. Okay? All right, the next card that comes out is be generous. When we can be generous with someone, what we're saying to the universe is thank you. Because generosity is a form of gratitude. It's a form of saying, hey, thank you. Thank you. I am so grateful and thankful for all my many, many blessings. I say that throughout the day. When I find myself feeling tired, or I find myself slipping, I snap myself back by saying to the universe, I am so grateful and thankful for all my many blessings. Because when we're focused on our blessings, when we're focused on our divine purpose, when we're focused on why we are truly here, that takes us away from fear. And what starts to happen is you start to see more blessings. And what starts to also happen is more blessings come into your life. That's how this works. But if you only see how someone has wronged you, or how angry you are, or how upset you are about what you might think is going on in a situation, that's all you're going to keep getting, because that's what you're manifesting. So let's look at our perspectives. Let's look at how we perhaps see others. I'm correcting in my mind, it keeps saying judge. No, we're not here to judge. We are not here to judge. Because when I'm judging you, I'm judging myself. I'm showing who I am. And it's hard to be in the pool of I'm great and wonderful and kind, and over here feeling like, you just stepped out of a cesspool of nothing but negativity. All right? So be generous. Be generous with others, especially, I'm hearing. You never know. I keep hearing you never know what someone else is going through. They may have a smile on their face, and inside their world has fallen apart. You never know until you get to know a person. Okay, the card that's coming up for this week, that is the high vibe card, is release. Release, release, release. When you say things 3 times, that really solidifies it within ourselves. So we're going to let go of fear. We're going to be generous this week. And we're going to release. We're going to release what is no longer serving us. We've just come out of a full moon. And we're going into, the full moon was in Aquarius. Remember, it was a blue moon. It was the second blue moon it was the second full moon in a season that was in the same sign. So that's how it becomes known as a blue moon. You know, like once in a blue moon. And it's about letting go of what no longer serves you. It is not going to happen in your lifetime if you keep walking around with a chip on your shoulder and asking the universe for more blessings. Let that chip go. Let it go. Let it go. Forgive it. You know, we're all human beings, and we're here to grow and to learn and to harmonize with each other. That doesn't mean you open your door to each and every one person that comes by or walks down the street. Be discerning, but do not be judgmental. So let's read the message on this card. So it says, when you're upset or frustrated, holding on to the negative emotions lowers your vibration. That's what we've been talking about. So how do we release it? We journal it. We write it down. We talk to a friend. Or we sit down and ask ourselves, what within me attracted this situation? Because at the end of the day, it is all about you. It really is all about you. So what within you attracted this situation? So give you an example. You're on the road, and I was in the road. I was in a car with someone, and they were driving. And all of a sudden, this person came by, honk, 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 and just really, road rage. And the person I was driving with was like, I'm not going to let them in. I said, let's let them in today. And she says, well, all right, Carolyn, only because you're the passenger. And she said, why did you say that? And I said, because you don't know where they're going. You don't know where they're rushing to. And they got off at the next exit that said hospital, emergency room. For all we know, someone was in that car who needed to get to the hospital. For all we know, someone was at the hospital, and it might be their last moments on this earth. We never know what's going on with someone else, even if it's someone we feel we've known all our life, but we don't know their pain. We don't know what's going on with us. So it slowed us down for 2 or 3 seconds. It also prevented us from getting in an accident. And it also was a reminder to be kind, to be generous, to release. Okay? Well, it also says if you keep going back to the same problem, you're going to keep getting the same results. And what happens when we keep going back to the same problem, it lowers our vibration. It lowers how we're showing up in the world. So focus. Let's switch our perspective here because we're coming into the end of the year. Let's shift our perspective from what's gone wrong to how we can get back to what is going right. Because when we focus on what is going right, that is when we find our blessings. And it's saying, remember, a release of emotions is not a lower vibration. It is a different vibration. So if you let go of being right, and you let go of being angry, and you let go of controlling a situation, you know what begins to happen? More positive stuff shows up. You have the opportunity to really start to live life in a harmonious way. And if things are really just not working out in a relationship, that could be the universe saying, this relationship has served its purpose. Let it go. That doesn't mean you have to stop speaking to the person. Be civil. That doesn't mean you have to have a big blow up with the person. Just let it go. You know, if they say, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, our season is over, or our season is ending. I'm letting it go. So I'm going to say this to you. Let go of fear right now. You have this basic need. We have a basic need to be loved and to be heard and to be seen. Let go of the fear of seeing someone else. You can simply say hello and keep walking. Whether they say hello or back to you or not, that's on them. It's not on you. But what you're doing is you're no longer blocking your blessings. Be generous, and that's what it is about being on this earth, is taking the time to show others how we would like to be treated. When we keep showing up with a attitude, that's what we're going to get more of. But if you start to show up with a hi, how are you doing? And keep on going on with your day, that other person may be like, huh, that person's friendly. I didn't think they'd be that friendly. You never know. And then release your expectations, release what has happened in the past, because you can't go back and undo it. Accept it, forgive it, and move on. Life's too short. We're not here for that long. Whether we're here for 80 years or we're here for 8 days, life is short. It is our birthright to enjoy our lives. And when we start to enjoy our lives and show up as a generous spirit and show up positively, what tends to happen is more of that comes back to us. Why? Because with energy, what we put out is what we attract back. All right? I hope you got the message for this week. Come back for next week. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and remember to release all fear. Okay? Please give me a thumbs up and share this with someone who may be down in the dumps or may need an uplifting message. Alrighty? Or share it on social media. I so appreciate each and every one of you. This is the High Vibe reading from Wisdom from the Angels. This is Carolyn saying, thank you so much. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you.